I say yes. I say yes to it. Yes, yes, yes. 1,000 times yes. Welcome to day 12. I was really looking forward to this reading today. Yes. 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 It's funny because as I started this recording and started shuffling my cards, I was like, is there anything for me to say? Because there's been a pattern where I seem to have a point to say before the reading. And the only thing I could say was I was looking forward to this reading, but nothing else was coming up, and I made that statement in myself of like, it's okay, nothing's here, just be quiet. There, you know, you don't have to say something. And it was like within me there was that point of like, great, yeah, that's okay. Like sometimes you're quiet, sometimes you don't have things coming up, sometimes your quiet is needed. And so this yes, just say yes, that is me saying yes to my quiet. But there's a few other dimensions to this also. The first point that comes up for this card is that point of yes or no, that direct point of just make a decision. In anything, we tend to be very finicky, overthinkers, contemplative. We overthink things. We try to analyze things. We're like, should we do this or should we do that? It's always one or the other. It's always two doors. It's always like, well, if I do this, I'll lose out on this. Well, if I do this, I can't do this. It's so like, we're so afraid to make decisions. A long time ago, someone taught me, a few people taught me that point of just make a yes or no decision. It's a yes or no. In the moment, just make a decision. Don't overthink it. And that's that point from yesterday where if you're not able to make a yes or no decision and the mind interjects, well then the mind interjects and then you start, you know, overthinking things and you start worrying about things and you start thinking, well, if I do this, I can't do this. And, you know, it's like you go into your head about it. And the yes or no implies there's no right or wrong. Just make a decision, test it out, see if it ends up not being what you wanted to do or have or say or think or whatever, then you can do the other thing. Like, we have made life so serious when it's not so serious. It's not so serious, right? Would you tell a child, you know, if you make this decision, you can never have access to this decision ever again. It's forever gone. You know, you'll never be able to do that ever again. No, you'll say you could do both. You could do both. You don't have to, you know, make everything so black and white, so right or wrong. It's test it out and see. Yes or no, make a decision. So for me, my question for you is, what are you lingering on? It's kind of like a follow-up from yesterday's question. What are you clinging to? What is it that you're not allowing yourself to make a decision on? What is it that you're not giving yourself direction within? What is it that you're like in limbo in relation to? Make a decision. Take a route, pick it. There's no wrong way. It's that point of you can't fuck it up. You can maybe create consequences for yourself, but I mean, anything you do, you're going to create a sequence of events that follows it. It's not right or wrong. It's not good or bad. It's who you are within it. So don't be afraid to live your life and to make a decision to do something, because that's the thing. If we're not willing to say yes or no to something, we're in limbo and we're not living. We're like in a state of, in purgatory, basically. So be willing to do something. Be willing to like decide to go for something or not go for something, end something, maybe close a door, maybe be willing to walk away from something. You know, it's that point of you can't create anything new in your life if you're not willing to clean out the space and make room available for this new thing. So for me, it's a yes. I say yes to me and my process and my life and where I'm at and what I'm doing and what I see and what is unfolding. I say yes. I say yes to it. Yes, yes, yes. 1,000 times yes. So yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's all that comes up for me. So, okay. Bye. Actually, I wanted to follow up quick with a point about I am currently in this new phase of exploration within myself and my self-expression and how I'm approaching life. And one of the things that I am doing with life is I'm saying yes to more things. So for a long time, I was in resistance to a lot of things. I didn't want to do certain things because either I had judgments about it, or I thought, well, there's no point to do this because of this reason. I was very just like dismissive of things. And now I'm like, I want to live. I want to live. I want to do things. I want to explore things. I want to feel things. I want to experience things. I want to interact with people. I want to get to know people, because within all of that, I'm getting to know myself. And that is so important to me. And so it's that point of saying yes to things now and not being afraid to be like, yeah, I do want to do that. Yeah, I do want to go there. Yeah, I will meet up with you. Yeah, I do want to understand this better. You know? So it's that point of saying yes to life. You know, stop saying no to life. Say yes, open up to life. Be willing to receive life, you know? Open yourself to life. Life is not... The life that we had and have created is scary, yes. But we have an opportunity to create a new life, and it's based on who we are in every moment. So I dare you to be open to the life that we can create through and as ourselves by being open and receptive and loving and caring towards each other and considerate and inviting and engaging with each other. That's what I wanted to share. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so this is the last thing, I swear. Like I said previously, I do go into the book after these recordings just to get to know the card based on what the book says. And I just wanted to show you what the book says about this card. Can you see that? It says, don't overthink it, just say yes.